Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to the channel. I am glad you're watching this video. If so, you're checking out me or myEcon or in general, how to make money online, which is what I do on this channel. I have three main online revenue sources that I will walk you through in some of the other videos here on my channel. So if you haven't hit that subscribe button, make sure you're subscribed, make sure that bell is checked, hit that like button for me, leave me a comment. That way it really helps out the algorithm and helps out my channel. Regardless of any of that though, what I want to do is go over the myEcon products and services in this playlist, okay? The first one that I'm gonna go into is the My Credit System. Why is this the first one that I'm doing? Because it's the one that is the closest to my heart, because it is the one that changed my life really more than any of them. It's the reason that I joined myEcon was to fix my credit. So I want to get into this My Credit System, hit that subscribe button and all of that stuff, and let's get into exactly what this system is, how it works, and how it can help you in 2026. All right, so when you join through myEconDream.com, you become a member of myEcon. You get the Elite Business Membership, the Elite Cashflow Membership from myEcon. This is what you're going to see when you get into your home office, your myEcon membership page, right? You're going to go to the My Credit System. Now listen, I want to start this off by dispelling a few myths, okay? Number one, you can remove negative marks from your credit. I don't care what it is. You can remove charge-offs. You can remove any negative mark on your credit. You can remove hard inquiries. I promise you can. Everybody says you can't. I know for a fact that you can because I've done it using this system. Now, this is the most up-to-date information that you're going to get about credit, because when I used this system, when I first started with myEcon, almost 2 years ago now, this was completely different. This system has just been updated to the most up-to-date information that you can get. I think it was just like 2 or 3 months ago, they went through this refresh. So all of this is new. I didn't have a lot of these tools whenever I went through it, and it boosted my score from a 510 to just over a 780 right now. So I know the system works. I know how it works. And they even give you more tools than what I had when I went through and used this system. So it's even better now. But what I want to show you is, everybody says Credit Karma can file disputes for you. And it's true, they can. But I promise you, you do not want to go through Credit Karma to file disputes. And I know this for a fact, okay? Because here's what's going to happen. When you file a dispute through Credit Karma, you are going to give up a lot of legal rights that you have to filing disputes, all right? So you're going to shoot yourself in the foot. You're going to really limit yourself to what you can do if you file a dispute through Credit Karma. Just don't do it. This is a do-it-yourself system, and it's way better because nobody's going to care about your credit more than you. You're going to care more about your credit by far than anybody else. You can pay an attorney a couple of $100s to send dispute letters for you, but here's what's going to happen. When he sends a dispute letter for you, you're going to lose the narrative, right? It's going to all be on that attorney and what their narrative is, and they don't know your situation like you do, right? So it's better to do it by yourself. Credit is everything in America. It's everything. You are wasting so much money on interest if you have bad credit or less than perfect credit. You're wasting a ton of money that could be going into your pocket, that could be going into earning you even more money. All right. Now, I can talk about this because I was you. I had terrible credit. I was terrible at managing money. I was working every day, paycheck to paycheck. Now, this is what I do, and it's great, and I love it, and I want to help you do it too. This is how you can do it. This is one of the ways that you can do it. And you've got to get your credit up. You got to get your credit score up. And this is how you do it. Now, this is what I want to show you here. Actually, let's do this. Start here. So if you go down here to filing disputes, right? Avoid filing online disputes right here. It's going to tell you, it'll tell you exactly what I just told you, right? The Fair Credit Reporting Act, the FCRA, includes a process called expedited dispute resolution. When you file online, this process is triggered, and it allows the credit bureaus to skip several key responsibilities they would normally have under mail dispute process. So the credit bureaus themselves, if you look at their dispute process, it's going to tell you to do it in writing. Otherwise, this is what you're going to give up, right? You're going to give up. The credit bureau, whenever you file your dispute online, is not required to forward your dispute documents to the creditor. That's the dumbest thing in the world. Of course, I mean, if you give up that right, you're pretty much done. You're pretty much done. They're not required to notify you of the result in writing. They're not required to provide you with the method of verification that they use to confirm your information. Because when you file a dispute, the first thing they have to do is they have to confirm with the creditor your information. I want to know how they did that, because if they're going to come back and say this is correct, they have the correct information, I want to make sure I want them to show me how they did it, how they verified it. Because I'm telling you, everything can be removed. You can get it removed. I promise you, you can't, but you have to follow this process, okay? There's no official date received proof, which weakens your case if you ever need to file suit, which you may not need to go down this road if you go through the process the way that you should. The dispute process is, it goes through levels, right? To start out, your first letter is going to say, hey, remove this. And they're going to come back and say, no, we're not going to remove it. And then you're going to go to the next level, and it's going to say, hey, you better remove this because, and they're going to come back and they're going to say, well, no, we really don't want to remove it. And then you're going to go to the next step and you're going to say, you better remove it. And eventually it's going to get removed, right? Whatever negative mark you're trying to get removed, if you follow this process, it will happen for you. It will break down to you exactly how it does it as well. And here's one of the things that I like that I didn't have whenever I used this system before, the dispute tracker. All right, so if you go to the dispute letter generator, I had to skip ahead here because I needed to take my personal information out of there. But when you go to the dispute letter generator, it's going to fill in all your personal information. You're going to want to make sure that that is accurate. And then you're going to fill out this stuff as well. And you're going to pick one of these letters and it'll tell you which one you need to pick. The system, the videos that breaks it down for you will tell you exactly in order which ones you want to pick. Okay. So this is the whole list that they have here. And there's a lot. Hard inquiry removal letter. Like I was just saying, there's a lot of people out there that I know are going to say you can't get hard inquiries removed. I promise you, you can. I promise you, you can. I've done it. And right here is the letter that you'll want to use to do just that. All right. HIPAA violations. This is for medical stuff. A lot of people probably don't have to deal with that anymore. But debt validation letters this is one that you're going to want to send. One of the first ones. But it'll walk you through. The videos are going to walk you through every one of these letters. All right. The FCRA violation letters. I mean, they get more intense as the process goes along. So the more you want to take it to them, the tools are here. That's what this is. It's a tool and it shows you exactly how to use it. And how we got here is the created dispute. And what you're going to do is these dispute letters, you're going to fill out your information and then you're going to print them out. And it's going to tell you where to send it, who to send it to, and when to send it, right? It's going to give you the order to do it in step by step. And what I really like is the dispute tracker, okay? Whenever you use this, see, I didn't have this whenever I did mine, but you can add the new dispute and it will actually, you can do it from here. They give you a training video that shows you all about it, but it's going to tell you how many disputes that you filed, how many responses, how many successful responses that you had. And then you can, sort your list by whatever you want to do. So this is one of the new things that came out with the refresh. And this is really good because if you really want to get into managing your credit, you really got to, because I'm telling you, when I increased my credit, it changed my life. It really did. It allowed me to buy a house. I never had credit for that before. And I continue to improve my credit. I know a lot more about credit and how to use it now because of this system. If you've got 5, 6, even a 300 range credit, 300 to 600, you've really got to use this system because you're wasting so much money on interest. This is the first step to building wealth. This is the first step to being financially free, because if you're in debt, you are not financially free, right? Even if you are only having to work a full-time job and you're not living paycheck to paycheck, you're not financially free if you're in debt. And I promise you, if all you're doing is working a full-time job, more than likely you're in debt. I mean, too much probably. And that debt is crushing you. So this is how you're going to fix your credit. That way you don't have to waste so much money on interest. But this is a really good system to use. And I highly recommend that this be one of the first things that you utilize when you become a member of myEcon. So if you go to myEconDream.com, you become an elite cash flow shifting member. All right. You're going to have unlimited access to absolutely everything. And one of the most important things about this refreshed credit system being up to date is you don't have to pay extra money. Once you're a member, you have access to all of it, right? You don't have to pay extra for anything. Once you become a member through myEconDream.com, you're not going to have to, what I'm saying is you're not going to have to get any hidden charges or any sneaky charges that are going to come up and say, well, if you want access to this, you're going to have to pay more money. You're going to have unlimited access to everything. There are no hidden fees, hidden charges, or anything like that. So you don't have to worry about anything like that. Now, you do want to join through myEconDream.com, because then you will be able to take advantage of the affiliate process. The My Credit system is one of the things that we can do affiliate marketing for on its own and just sell the My Credit system. But if you sell this business, if you sell myEcon and the memberships, you get paid 100% commissions. And if you join through myEconDream.com, you get a minimum of 50 free leads every single week. You get all the tools and services that you need. The weekly pay secret system is the marketing system that you'll get when you join through myEconDream.com. And it is the one that's going to have the email autoresponder for you. So when people go to your capture page and they fill out your capture page and they're looking into joining myEcon through your link, it's going to send them email reminders. It's going to send them email updates, and it's going to do all that for you. So you don't have to worry about any of that. Plus, if you join through myEconDream.com, you're going to get access to me. I'm successful at earning money online. I'm successful at being financially free and not having to live paycheck to paycheck. This is all I do. I help teach, coach, and train people just like you how to become financially free, just like I did. I'm just a regular dude. Do I have millions and millions of dollars in a mansion in the Hollywood Hills? No, but I'm happy as shit because I don't have to go to work every day. I can just do whatever I want, whenever I want to, and I don't have to balance my checkbook. All I got to do is just live, and this is it. I want to help you, and if you join through myEconDream.com, I will do everything I can to get you to the same point that I am. At the very least, hopefully you go past where I am, which is very possible. I've seen people do it. But anyways, this is the system that you want to use. This is a great refreshed system, most up-to-date system that you're going to have, most detailed system that you're going to have. And No hidden charges, no hidden fees. Go to myEconDream.com, become a member of my team, and I'll help you with anything that you need. My phone number, my email in the description. So is a link to myEconDream.com to get started. This is one of the first tools that you want to use. If you're a member of my team, I really hope that you're using this. If you're not a member of my team, go to myEconDream.com, join me, use this system, and get your credit fixed, start getting towards financial freedom. My name and phone number, if you have any questions, right up here at the top of this video, just like most of my other ones, also in the description. If you need anything, don't hesitate to text me. Don't call me, I'm not going to answer. But if you text me, I'll get back to you. See you guys out there.